Hi everybody, this is TheGreenFrog here, and welcome back to another video. And before you click off of this video because of the horrible resolution commenting that I'm recording with a potato, guess what? I'm not. I actually have a capture card, and the purpose of this is that I'm going to be doing an ultra low resolution challenge. The bad quality is on purpose. This is the absolute lowest resolution that I could get my capture card to record at. Namely, it's 320 by 180, which is absolutely hideous to look at. So the point of this is to see exactly how hard it is to play Mario Kart with this absolute horrible resolution. Now, if you guys haven't checked out my other Mario Kart Wii challenges, go ahead and do that because I've done plenty of other interesting ones. And if anyone else feels like doing an ultra low resolution challenge at approximately the same resolution, please post a link down in the comments so I can go and check it out. So, let's go ahead. I've never done a test run on this resolution, so I'm not sure if it's just going to look horrible or if it's actually going to be difficult to do. I'm not really sure. So the rules should be set up: hard CC, normal, all vehicles, random courses, balanced items, 4 races. I can barely read the text, but I know what it says. So solo race, this should all be set up. Yoshi with the mock bike, manual drifting. Okay, here we go. Let's see how tricky this is going to be with this hideous resolution. So we have Moo Moo Meadows as our first track. Nice and simple except for the annoying cows. So let's see if we can get our rocket start, which shouldn't be that hard to do. And let's go. This is like, I'm not old enough to have played like a SNES when it came out, but I watched plenty of videos of the Super Mario Kart. This literally looks like Super Mario Kart in if you were to make a new Mario Kart game with SNES graphics, I feel like this is what it would look like. Like, everything is so pixelated and it's just like hideous to look at. Absolutely hideous. It's not horrible to play in though. So let's keep going. I'd love to see, because for whatever reason my capture card doesn't let you go any lower than this. I think. I could be wrong. I didn't try actually manually typing in a value, but this is the lowest it had in the drop down. So I'm curious if anyone has a capture card that can go down to like something by 100 or something. What would that look like? I missed that, but whatever. Went in the grass. Not a big deal. Let's come through here. Come there. Like that. And then, oh, went into a banana. Not good. Spun out. Missed the item boxes. This is horrible because I'm playing at a decent sized monitor too, so it's like just the graphics, they're hideous. Hopefully you guys are watching on like a phone or something so that this doesn't like hurt your eyes or anything, which is probably gonna hurt my eyes because this is just horrible to look at. It really is. It's like SNES in 2017, for goodness sake. Luckily, I'm like way ahead of everybody else. Unless I get a silly blue shell, it should be fine, and there shouldn't really be much of a way for me to lose my lead. Red shell is bad, but I don't think it's. Oh, Wario could catch up. Let's hope Wario doesn't catch up. No, I don't think he's going to. I'll just throw those in case they manage to hit someone. I don't think they will, but whatever. So I got 15. So let's go on to the next race. So the next race will be, drumroll please, in all of your imaginations, Maple Treeway. Ugly, ugly course. Like, not like ugly visuals. Well, there are ugly visuals right now, but normally there are not ugly visuals. I'm saying ugly because it's just hard with all the turns. Super sharp turns. I'm not sure if this is going to be harder with these graphics. Okay, so now we have a fake item box. Let's see if we can drop this somewhere, like here. Here's a great place. We got like perfect timing there. See if we can cut that. Yeah, that was really close. No, don't hit them. Got banana. I'm gonna drag that behind me. So turn there. Very nice. Got a nice little mini turbo. Gonna come up here. Grab an item box like that. This game is so much fun. Okay, so, oh, what in the world? Where did you come from? Like, I never even saw anyone close to me, and then you just come out of nowhere. Did you get, like, a bullet bill or something, and then came up from behind and I didn't notice? I don't know what happened there. Somebody has a lightning cloud as well. Now Wario's in front. No, now I got the lightning cloud. It did drop the fake item box, but at least it didn't go away. It dropped it, so now someone else can get affected by it too. Is that red shell gonna fly with everybody else? No, no, I don't think it did, so I definitely should have waited to throw that out, that's for sure. Let's come through here, and that was bad. We got a mushroom, not the time to use it now though, that's for sure. Now is a good time. Speed past these guys. Just throw up some leaves, because why not? Come up here, get another nice little speed boost. Oh, you kidding me? I missed that one. At least I got the mini turbo though. I didn't, for a while, if you watched my first Mario Kart video, it was a versus race against another friend. First video I've done with anyone else in a while, actually. You'll know that oh, you can't, oh, that was the worst timing. You'll know that I used to use automatic drifting. And now I use manual drifting, which is so much better, because it's just literally, the only difference is that when you want to take a sharp turn and drift, you just have to hold one extra button. It doesn't kill you. And then it's a lot easier, because then, instead of it trying to figure out whether you want to turn sharp or not, it's guaranteed, it's guaranteed to be right, as long as you don't mess up, which you basically never do in this. It's simple. It's one extra button, for goodness sake. So you can easily make sure that you definitely take a sharp turn when you want to by holding B, and make sure that you definitely take just a slight turn when you want to by not holding B. And on top of that, every time you drift for a little bit, you get a mini turbo, so you get extra speed. So it's super helpful, because it makes it a lot easier to do better, because you get speed boosts when people who use automatic drifting would not. And it makes it easier to beat your friends and the computers and whatever, whether or not they're using manual or automatic. You're getting extra speed that you wouldn't be before. So it was a bit tricky to get used to in the beginning, because I had been using automatic. But once I got used to it, it's very nice. So my advice to people watching this would be, if you are yes, second place, nice. If you are a person who plays a decent amount of games, and who doesn't have trouble learning tricky control schemes, and who can easily play games like Minecraft and whatever, do manual from the start. It takes like an extra like 30 seconds to learn. It's just like, when you want to take a slight turn, don't hold B. When you want to take a sharp turn, just hit B first. Oh, this is Ghost Valley. This one's kind of tricky, because you can't really see where you're going. But if you're a person who doesn't play any games, and you have a lot of trouble learning a control scheme with more than 2 or 3 buttons, you should probably just go with automatic and stay with automatic for a while. But unless you're one of those people, then I would definitely go with manual, because getting used to it from the beginning. Oh, are you kidding me? If you start off with manual, it'll be a lot easier than trying to learn it once you've gotten used to. That's annoying. It'll be a lot easier than trying to learn it once you've gotten used to automatic. Because once you get used to automatic, it definitely took probably 7-8 races to get, or no, probably at least 10 races to get good at using manual, because I've been using automatic for so long. It sounds silly, because you're literally just holding one extra button, but it definitely takes a lot of getting used to. As small of a change it is, definitely takes a lot of getting used to. Another piece of advice, something I used to do all the time when I started using manual drifting, I always was like, okay, I must get this mini turbo. I absolutely must get it. And because of that, I would drift for way too long, and I'd fall off the edges of everything. Just because I would drift. I got powed and I got lightning. Are you kidding me? Because I would try to drift for long enough to get the mini turbo. The only problem is that you can't always do that. And my advice to people is that just don't do that. Pretend Wow, that was insanely fast, 3 laps. Pretend that you are just going to be using automatic drifting just with an extra button to press. Don't overgo for the mini turbos. I was always like, I must get a mini turbo every time I drift. We got Waluigi Stadium as the final race. Because I was like that, I would constantly fall off the edges of stuff because I'd turn for way too long. Just pretend you are doing automatic drifting with an extra button. Obviously, if you can go for the mini turbo, of course you want to. But don't go for the mini turbo so much that you're falling off the edges of stuff because you're trying to drift for 5 seconds every single time you do it. That is so not worth it. Just pretend you're using automatic. Obviously, when you can, try your best to drift for the longest you possibly can, but don't overdo it and don't always go off the edges. That's my word of advice, because that's probably the main reason it took me so long to get used to it, was because I kept overgoing for that mini turbo. So there we go. There's my little discussion about automatic versus manual drifting. I think that was a nice thing to talk about as we did these courses. Hope you guys learned something from it. Like there, that was a perfect opportunity for getting a mini turbo. That was an insanely long, sharp turn. So that was perfect. Here, I'm probably not going to get it. I didn't, but that didn't bother me. I didn't go for it. I didn't go for the mini turbo so much that I hit the railing, which is good. That blue shell seemed to have done its job. Oh, you kidding me? Because now I was gonna say now I'm in first, except I'm not anymore. But at least I'm in second. Now I'm in first. There we go. No, now I got the blue shell. And I also lost my banana, and I got pound at the same time. Well, not at the same time, but actually, that's horrible. Now I'm in third. Let's see if we can come through here. Yes, Mario spun out. I'm now in second. So let's just come through here and turn. Yes, just barely got the item box. Very, very nice. Triple bananas. What? Okay. My brain got a little bit mixed up there. Instead of letting go of the turn control stick. Oh, that was not good. I got blown up by that too. And now I have the lightning cloud myself too. And I got a red shell. What is what are the chances? But back to what I was saying before. Instead of letting go of the control stick to stop turning, but continuing to hold down the button on the back of the nunchuck, because I use the nunchuck control scheme, so I could hold on to those bananas. Instead of doing that, I did the opposite. Ah, he had a banana. It's annoying. But yes, I'm back in first. Instead of doing that, I did the opposite. I let go of the button to hold the bananas and let go of some of them, and kept turning, which is why that weird thing happened. Oh, you horrible, horrible piranha plant. That might cost me the win here. Hopefully it's not going to. But it very easily could. Oh, good. Whoever was in second just spun out looking at the map, so that's very nice. But I just spun out. Yeah, pretty much everyone spun out. Triple banana to protect me. There's so many green shells coming my way. It's insane. Here we go. Now let's see what we can do. Yes. First place finish. Look at Yoshi doing his tricks off his bike. There we go. Now, look at that. First place. The low resolution did not kill me as bad as I thought it would. Look at that. First place in a solo versus race. Very nice. Even playing on like a 60s TV resolution, actually probably worse than that. Probably like a 20s TV resolution. Because no one would watch TV if it was in that resolution. I assume it was probably in 360p or 480p. I managed to come in first. So thank you guys for watching that video. Feel free to put a link in the comments of you doing this challenge as well, or give me suggestions for another challenge, and I'll see you next time for another video. Goodbye!